and welcome to the American Rancher. I'm Pam Minnick. Red Angus cattle are our focus this week, and we're going to visit with both ranchers and feeders who know the performance and value of these cattle throughout the beef production cycle. As we talk with producers from all parts of the country, it is apparent that Red Angus have brought both economically relevant and convenience traits to many programs. Today, we're going to hear from cattlemen in both Oregon and Kentucky as to how Red Angus has become the center of their cattle operations. We'll also talk about Red Angus marketing programs and the new multi-breed EPDs. We've got a great show for you. We're glad you joined us. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Gill Red Angus invites you to their annual You Buy, We Bid Bull and Replacement Female Sale this February 19th at the ranch. Offering yearling and 2-year-old bulls, all with great performance and superb carcass traits. Also offering both commercial and registered heifers from a rich cow herd of deep, easy fleshing, udder and foot sound females. Auction broadcast live over superiorclicktobid.com. Gill Red Angus reminds you, if you buy our bulls, we bid on your calves. Visit gillredangus.com for more information.
Are you looking for hand-picked, heavy-muscled, feed-efficient, structurally correct Red Angus genetics that have been selected for calving ease growth and maternal traits? Join us at Sutherland Farms in Stevensville, Montana on March 1st for our annual production sale. We're highlighting 115 homegrown yearling Red Angus bulls, 20 registered open heifers, and 100 commercial open heifers. Sale will be broadcast via Superior Livestock on Rural TV. For more information, visit SutherlandFarms.com. See you at the sale March 1st.
Welcome back to the American Rancher. Red Angus cattle are becoming increasingly known for economically relevant traits. They are balanced cattle that excel in reproduction, growth, maintenance, and carcass. First, we're going to Oregon to see how these cattle are working out west.
We feed cattle from all over the country. It's a complete package for us. We're trying to have our supply chain driven by people that we built a relationship with, that put the effort and the emphasis into producing the type of animal that we like to feed and that we can make more money for the owner of the animal, whether it's us or the producer.
Beef Northwest is an innovative cattle feeding enterprise based in Oregon and Washington. The company is a leader in the production of high-quality beef and builds partnerships and alliances with breeders and producers of Red Angus cattle.
We're picky on who we align with. We want to align with people that we know produce the type of bulls that produce the type of animals that we want to feed. And Red Angus have played a big part of that.
Red Angus cattle have an abundant presence on the ranches of the western and northwestern U.S. Stockmen in this region need cattle that are hardy in the winter and heat tolerant in the warm seasons. Convenience traits are also a key factor in the diverse and wide open terrain of this region. Ranchers stay profitable in today's industry by balancing traits for input efficiency along with having genetics that will produce carcasses that will grade. Red Angus sired feeder cattle are fed and marketed at thousands of feed yards across the country. Every major packer offers product lines supplied with Red Angus. The breed's ability to produce consistent, high-grading carcasses makes them a cornerstone in many cattlemen's programs.
One of the challenges in owning and operating feedlots is developing a source of the cattle, getting cattle that really work. And we need the genetics to do that. And we've fed a lot of different breeds of cattle. Red Angus have really worked for us over the years. We feed Red Angus cattle out of the Pacific Northwest, and we evaluate where cattle come from. And we know where cattle come from when they come into the feed yard, when they leave, and then we trace that that back to the ranch. And so when we go back to that ranch the next year, we say, you know, did those cattle work for us or not? And are they worth a premium or are they not worth a premium? So as we feed cattle over the years, we know where the good cattle are, and we really try to keep a lasting relationship with those kinds of people that have quality cattle.
Red Angus cattle deliver convenience traits to commercial bull customers. These include quiet dispositions, solid color hair coats and crossbreeding systems, moderate frame, mothering ability, and added heat tolerance. When it comes to economically relevant traits, Red Angus bring the EPDs that fully describe profitability in the beef industry: reproduction, growth, maintenance, and carcass.
We've been using Red Angus for, I think, 13 or 14 years, mostly, and we had mostly Hereford cows before that, so it's been a pretty good cross. The benefit to using Red Angus bulls, we definitely have gotten away from having to pull a lot of calves, and they really mother their calves good. We don't have that problem, and they milk really good. In the past, we've had a lot of trouble with our heifers not milking enough and having to supplement the calves, and that just makes for a lot more work.
We're a mountain desert operation in southeastern Oregon. We run somewhere around 600 head of mother cows. We've been in Red Angus and composite since 1992. We sell wean calves through Superior, 6'10" and under for the most part. The Red Angus Association has done a better job of controlling the traits in their breeds with the whole herd EPDs, and we wanted a very strong association moving forward that was doing the research we needed to improve our herds.
Superior Livestock Auction has successfully marketed vast numbers of Red Angus cattle for many ranchers in the high desert country over the years. Trent Stewart is a world champion livestock auctioneer who lives in Oregon and has sold Red Angus cattle by the truckload at Winnemucca and other auction venues for Superior.
You know, I think that the carcass merit of the cattle is first and foremost, and they're delivering a product that is easy fleshing, and I think they're working on these ranches as well as in the feed yards. But gainability, you know, big gain in cattle is got to be first and foremost, I think, to the bottom line of a rancher. And they're delivering. The cattle are very efficient, but also have a lot of carcass merit and are delivering for the packer in terms of the grid.
For nearly 2 decades, Red Angus bull customers have relied on the Feeder Calf Certification Program, or FCCP, to add value to their calves by satisfying requirements of USDA-verified genetic, source, and age programs. As the beef industry's original added value program, the FCCP's yellow tag provides access for Red Angus sired cattle to premium Angus product lines, regardless of hide color, all while satisfying export market requirements for source and age verification in one user-friendly package. But the FCCP's real value lies in its ability to build solid reputations for their bull customers, ensuring repeat buyers for years to come. Feeders throughout the U.S. are aggressively searching for quality cattle and depend on the FCCP to help identify Red Angus sired cattle with superior genetics. They trust that FCCP tagged calves consistently deliver the bred-in traits of added heat tolerance, calm, quiet dispositions, improve conversion, reducing their days on feed, and increase carcass quality grades. In 2012, Red Angus announced a second option to its added value programs, Allied Access. Allied Access provides their customers with source and age verification without the genetic restriction. Designed for ranchers using Red Angus in crossbreeding programs, the Allied Access Green Tag delivers marketing solutions with the built-in ease and value enjoyed by the FCCP customers. Both the FCCP and Allied Access are the beef industry's best value in added value marketing, priced at only 99 cents with no enrollment fees. And for cattlemen using EID technology, both programs offer the dangle tag plus EID combo sets. Built on a tradition of nearly 2 decades, the Red Angus FCCP and the new Allied Access continue to deliver solutions for Red Angus bull customers. To learn more, visit redangus.org or call for more details.
The age and source verification was a lingering issue, a big issue. We switched from just generic tags and stuff to Red Angus tags through our database. They work well, they're inexpensive, the staff has been delightful to work with, and all the calves have marketed well through because of this verification and stuff. We were above the board average-wise price per pound.
Source verification to ranch of origin and group age verification are standard equipment for calves identified by the Feeder Calf Certification Program Yellow Tag, and allow access to packer premiums for export supply.
We do feed quality cattle, and the better genetics we can feed, both for ourselves and the better type of cattle we feed for customers, gives us a long-term benefit because we're able to negotiate a better price grid with the packer because of the quality of cattle that we feed.
We've had very good performance from the Red Angus cattle that we've fed. They are performing in the feedlot well, and they're performing on the grid well. We're looking for cattle that can be age verified, age and source verified, and so we're encouraging Red Angus breeders to get involved with the Red Angus Association and use the Red Angus tag so that when those cattle come into the feed yard, they're ready to go. They're all age and source verified. They're worth a premium if the producer retains ownership. They're worth a premium if we own the cattle.
Red Angus delivers to commercial cattlemen a tremendously consistent package of convenience traits. In the feed yard, the Red Angus Feeder Calf Certification Program and the new Allied Access Green Tag Program bring marketing solutions with industry experience and commercial focus. You're watching The American Rancher. Stay with us.
Bieber Red Angus is the #1 choice for ranchers with Red Angus genetics who sell cattle by the pound. This is Craig Bieber, and our personal alliance with our customers remains at the top of our priority list. Bieber Fever 4 happens March 7th. The offering includes 250 yearling bulls and 80 yearling heifers. Quality of this offering will help you take advantage of the beef industry's strong position. Video of all the cattle will be offered. We've been a leading seed stock supplier for 45 years, and we'd like to go to work for you.
For more information, contact them through their website at BieberRedAngus.com.
It's time for the 22nd Annual Grass Time Auction in Coleman, Alabama on May 4th. The breeders of the Southeast Red Angus Association are offering a hand-picked set of bulls. You'll also have the opportunity to acquire bred and open females. These are front pasture quality. Embryos and semen from the breed's leading genetics, available only at the Grass Time Auction, May 4th in Coleman, Alabama. For more information, log on to their website at seraa.org.
Welcome back to The American Rancher. From bull buying to weaning to selecting replacements for his herd, ranchers are finding multiple trait success with Red Angus. They are also benefiting from industry-savvy marketing programs. Here's more on our story.
Red Angus really focuses on that profitability on our commercial side, and I think we truly believe that if we can make people profitable in the system, we actually increase the overall profitability in the beef industry. When we look at things that the Red Angus Association has done with the multi-breed EPDs that we've just come out with, that enhances the information that we give. That follows all the growth traits presently, and we're working on the cow building traits and all the carcass traits that go into that. And that adds more accuracy to the numbers that we give to our stakeholders. There's been a base change, and so education is the forefront of what we've been doing to get our commercial stakeholders used to looking at new numbers.
In the past, cattlemen buying different breeds of bulls were faced with a different set of EPDs from each breed association. This is a challenging way of selecting bulls, similar to having to learn a new language for each breed. Today, Red Angus's partnership with the American Simmental Association, along with the Canadian Angus Association, has produced the beef industry's first set of multi-breed EPDs presented on a common base. The same EPD language is used to describe animals registered in these associations. Red Angus bull buyers are now faced with using new EPD numbers. To simplify this change, seed stock producers are also including percentile rank values alongside each EPD within their sale catalog. Percentile ranks are easy to understand. Similar to high school, some graduates finished in the top 10%, others in the middle, and some in the bottom percentage. Using percentile rank, cattlemen can easily understand where an individual animal's EPDs fall. Moderating cow herd size and finding cattle that adapt and excel on a fescue forage base has led a number of stockmen to Red Angus cattle in their crossbreeding programs. Jay Price is a commercial cattleman located near the community of Liberty, Kentucky, a little more than an hour south of Lexington. Jay runs a mixed group of more than 200 mother cows on some great rolling country.
Our cows are basically a crossbred Simmental, Black Angus, and Red Angus cross. I started farming here in 1980, and we started with a group of Hereford cows and a Black Angus bull. I thought I needed more growth in the cattle, so I introduced the Simmental breed, and it allowed my cows to get extremely large. I had a lot of cows that was weighing out at 1,450, 1,500 pounds, which was too large to be efficient. 15 years ago, we started using the Red Angus bulls, and I found that the traits of the Red Angus cattle of maternal ability, the calving ease, the stayability of the cattle, of staying in the herd and working for many years, the udder quality of them has been a great asset to us. With that, they also brought muscle.
Jay says the consistency of Red Angus to deliver convenience traits like calving ease was greater than what he had experienced with other breeds.
When I introduced the Red Angus, I was wanting to moderate the size of the cow and at the same time bring in the maternal ability of the Red Angus breed. The other breeds would fluctuate, and the Red Angus cattle, if I'm looking for a bull with calving ease, you know, he gave me calving ease consistently. The cows have lasted longer than other breeds of cattle. From a standpoint of profit, unless that cow, when she gets to be 6 or 7 years old, then I feel like she is turning a profit for us.
The Price family employ a fall calving program for a number of reasons, which include better utilization of their fescue forage, improved herd health, and timely marketing to offer calves at low points in the supply chain.
We find that cow will isolate herself and go out and calve on her own, whereas in spring calving, sometimes the cows will want to get into a group and calve in an environment that's not sanitary and as safe as it would be. So those cool nights and the warm days in September make for ideal calving. Fescue does have some disadvantages, but it's one thing that the Red Angus breed of cattle have done for us is they have adapted very well to the endophyte, which is a problem with tall fescue that may elevate the temperature of the cattle. But the Red Angus have helped us very much in producing a cow that works good with tall fescue.
Red Angus's red hides are more heat tolerant than their black counterparts and have bred-in convenience traits like being polled, having pigmented eyes and udders, quiet dispositions, and carry tremendous maternal, carcass, and performance traits for ranchers in any environment.
The traits that I pay a lot of attention to would be the stayability, how long that bull's daughters would work and stay in the herd. The heifer pregnancy rate, is important. I also look at the carcass value. I'm looking for a bull that's balanced in his traits. I like to stay in the middle of the road. I don't like to breed for extremes.
To stay profitable, ranchers today must balance traits in their cattle for input efficiency, as well as have the genetics that will produce carcasses that will grade.
Maintenance energy is a very important trait in my cattle operation, especially with a fall calving herd. We want to build that body condition score on that cow before she goes into the calving season.
Having the most marketable calves is the goal of every stockman. The value of good replacement females is another profitability factor that cannot be overlooked.
I'm using those Red Angus bulls to produce that moderate efficient female. My goal is to keep building my reputation of healthy cattle and cattle that are going to perform when they get to the feedlot. And I'm working to try to build into my cow herd ability of that cow as well as the sire to produce that superior carcass.
From Oregon to Kentucky and all points from there, ranchers, feeders, and packers agree that Red Angus cattle deliver profitability. The Red Angus Association of America has a proven track record of leadership and innovation that is focused on the needs of commercial cattlemen. To learn more, visit redangus.org. We'd like to thank our generous sponsors for helping bring you this inside look at Red Angus cattle. That's all the time we have today. Visit our website for more information, theamericanrancher.com, or check us out on Facebook. We'd love to hear from you. I'm Pam Minnick. On behalf of the entire American Rancher team, thank you for joining us. We hope to see you next time.